Welcome, welcome. Now let's all find our way from the seated position. Or let me adjust my screen a little bit here. Okay. Seated position, Sukhasana, easy pose or any other pose where you can feel comfortable, especially by doing your best to keep the spine up and shoulders back and down. Remember, if you have any issues, this position is not a go for you. You can always bring the legs in front of you, or you can sit in a chair. Just find whatever helps you. Just release your hips, your pelvic floor, and let's roll the shoulders a few times here before we settle in this position, and then slowly lower the hands to your knees. Relax your elbows, drawing the belly into the spine, chin slightly back and slightly down towards the chest. So find that nice lengthen in the back of your neck. Relax the muscle of your face. We're going to begin to bring the attention inward towards the breath. Taking the time here to notice the body. Feel the inhales and the exhales, the breathing, moving in and out. You can actually feel the breath in different parts of your body. So let's concentrate first in both nostrils. And as you inhale naturally in and out through the nostrils, just feel the breath, gently caressing the inner walls of your nostrils. And then direct your attention towards your throat. You feel the air in and out. Directing your attention now into the chest, the upper part of your rib cage, inhaling, filling up the lungs, exhaling gently, pushing the air from the lungs out through the throat and out through both nostrils. Bring attention now towards your belly to your abdomen. Just place both hands, relax your elbows and shoulders, and just inhale as you balloon the air out. And exhale gently. Notice how the belly sinks in towards the spine to push the air out. And just slow down the breath here a little bit more. Feel the breath in and out. Slowing down the breath a little bit more. Then slowly lower the hands down towards the floor. And let's bring it in. Shoulders up, back and down. Few rolls. Loosen up shoulder muscles, upper spine, into the shoulder blades. And let's move into the opposite direction. Mobilize the rib cage, the sternum, and then then slowly bring your hands to the heart center and angle. Take a deep inhale through the nose, going into the throat, into the lungs. Feel the expansion of the belly. And exhale slowly, move the up. The next inhale is palm, bring the arms into practice, arms back, the shoulders, elbows back. Take a deep inhale and lower the right hand down towards the floor to extend the left arm and the spine goes to the right. Inhale, return back to the center, lower the hand down, hands to the heart center, 9 millimeters. Inhale to open into practice, arms guide the shoulders, elbows back, open the chest. And as you exhale, left hand goes towards the floor and the right hand over to the right knee. Inhale back to center, arms to the heart center, into arms underneath it. Opening into practice, arms opening, lift from the chest. Exhale again, right hand down and extend the left hand over to the ear. Spine goes to the right. Bring the right arm up and lower the hands into the heart. One more time, opening into practice, arms guide the elbows to the back. Left hand down, right arm over to right knee. Bring the left arm up and exhale, lower the hands towards the heart center. Take a deep inhale and inhale, bring the arms overhead, arms out to the side, bring the hands towards the floor and then shoulder rolls. Up, back and down, up, back and down. Up, back and down. Let's reverse the movement going forward, down, back, two more times. Mobilizing the ribcage, shoulder blades, and then you bring the hands again towards the heart center. Deep inhale, concentrate again with the length of the exhalation. And with the next inhale, let's bring the hands up and overhead. Let's twist to the right, left hand goes down to the right knee, right hand behind you. Look over to right shoulder. Bring the chin towards your left shoulder and then lower the chin down. Holding position. Breathing. Return the head back to center. Bring the right arm over to your left arm. Place your right hand to your left knee. Flex the elbow, round the spine. Bring the chin to your chest. Flex gently the back of your neck. Inhale, return back to center. Keep your right hand to your left knee. Left hand behind you, look over to the shoulder. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, chin goes to your right shoulder and down to your right shoulder. Holding position. Nice deep breath. Head back to center, left arm over to right arm, and then flexing the elbows round the spine to the chest. Take a deep inhale, full exhale, stretch the back, upper spine, middle back, neck, and then slowly lift the head, lift the chest, bring hands to the side. Again, shoulders up, back and down, up, back and down, up, back and down. Hands to the heart, lift the neck back with the inhale and long exhale. Slowly lower the hands down and let's find our way to tabletop position. So this is the time where I always suggest you to protect your knees. So use your blanket or your towel and place the knees right under your hips. Okay, so from here we're going to come into tabletop position. Remember, when you place the wrist under the shoulders, not close to your knees, but right under the shoulders so your spine gets long. So from here we're going to rock slightly back and forth a few times, bringing some movement to the hips. Gently stretching lower back as we move the hips to the heels and then slowly back to center. Now inhale, extend the right arm forward, the left leg goes back and reach and hold to the position. Keep the breath flowing. And then lower the right hand down, flex the left knee, Cross it over your right leg and move the hips halfway down. So you should feel the stretch on the outside of your left hip. And back to center, extend your left leg back, right arm forward, holding position. Keep the breath flowing, nice, breath to the left heel, right hand down, flex your left knee, cross it over your right leg, move the hips halfway down. Back to center. Again, left leg back, press to the heel, engage the core, right arm forward by your right ear, don't drop your head. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, right hand down, flex the left knee, cross it over, move the hips back. And back to center, and do the crossing of the left and left knee under your left hip, right knee under your right. Place your weight on your right hand, extend the left arm forward, right leg goes back, engage the core, holding position. Press with the right heel. Take a deep inhale, hand down, flex the right knee, cross it over your left leg, move the hips halfway down. Take an inhale to back to center, right leg goes back, left arm by your left ear, engage the core. Take a deep inhale, left hand down, flex the right knee, and move the hips halfway down. Back to center, last round. Extend the right leg back, left arm by your left ear, engage, breathe. Press to the right heel. Inhale and exhale, left hand down, flex the right knee, cross it over, move the hips back. And then slowly back to center and do the crossing of the leg. Right knee under your right hip, left knee under your left hip. And we're moving all the way down to child's pose. As you relax your forehead towards the floor, or place a block under your forehead, or make a tower with your fist. Don't have your head hanging in the air. Slowly, let's come back to table position. Let's rotate the hips to the right, to the heels, to the left, table. Again, to the right, to the heels, to the left, back to table. One more time. To the right, heel, left to table. Let's reverse the movement, going to the left, to the heels, to the right, back to center. Couple more rounds. Then slowly, let's make back to center. Now, lower the elbows down, interlace the fingers, tap the toes under, inhale, straighten the legs, hips up, chin to your chest, and gently press with the heels to stretch the back of your legs, especially calf muscles and Achilles tendon. Working also here a little bit, strengthening your shoulders as you keep the crown of the head pointing towards the floor. Try to soften the neck muscles. Keep the breath flowing into this gentle inversion. And then slowly knees down, top of the feet flat on the mat. Move the hips to the heels and bring the arms down by your side as you release the elbows, shoulders towards the floor. Take a few rounds of breath. Inhale, standing in the knees, with arms overhead. And exhale, lower the hands down towards the hips, shoulders up, back, and down. Now stepping forward with your left foot, right knee, remember, not under the hip, a little bit more back so we have more opening and we can stretch more that hip flexor, okay? Left knee, yes, 90-degree angle. And we're going to bring arms forward now, extend the left leg, bring the arms overhead, flex the knee and sweep the arms out and down. And working balance here too. Stay on your leg, arms forward, up, flex the knee, sweep the arms out and down. Inhale, straighten your left leg, sweep the arms forward now. Flex the knee, arms out and down. Again, straighten and reach with the arms overhead. Flex the knee, sweep the arms down. One more time. Straighten the knee, arms overhead, mobilizing the shoulder joints, and then slowly lower the hands down towards the floor. Tap the toes under, back foot, pick up the knee and rock forward and back. forward and back, forward and back. From here, bring the arm forward and then sweep down to the side and back. Look over to your left hand as you press with the left heel. Take a deep inhale. Bring the arm up and overhead. And then forward and down. Lower the right knee down. Straighten your left knee. Hamstring stretch as you pick up the ball of the foot into your chest. Take a moment. Breathing in and out. Flex your left knee and walk the left foot to the edge of the mat. 90-degree angle, keep the right knee down, wrist under the shoulders and gently press through the pelvis and lift from the heart. Close your eyes and concentrate again into the nice long deep breath. And inhale, the left knee comes to meet your right knee. Let's all move to child's pose as you relax your shoulders and elbows, forehead towards the floor. Hands by your knees, standing in the knees, bring arms overhead, nice long spine. And exhale, hands towards the hips. Now step forward with your right foot. Find your 90-degree angle, move the left knee slightly back. Bring down forward and up and straighten the left leg. And bring the arms forward, down, back and up. Straighten the right leg, arms overhead. Exhale, flex the knee, arms forward, down, back and up. Exhale, flex the knee, sweep down, forward, down, straighten the knee. Couple more round, mobilizing your shoulders, flexing and straightening the right leg. Inhale, reach as you extend the right leg. One more. Flex the left knee and the right knee, lower the arms down. Bring the arms up. Flex the knee, hands towards the floor. Tuck the toes under, lift knee off the mat and rock forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Left hand right down by your right foot. And then bring the arm out and behind you. Look over to right shoulder as you press through the right heel. Inhale, right arm comes up and down. Lower the left knee down, straighten the right knee, move the hips back, hamstring stretch into your chest. Relax in the shoulders and elbows. Use your breath. Flex your right knee, walk the right foot to the edge of the mat and place both hands under the shoulders as you keep the left knee down. And then move the pelvis and the hips towards the floor as you lift from the chest. Close your eyes, try to keep your spine as long as you can as you sink into the pelvic floor. Nice, long, deep breath. Resetting your thighs, the groin. Take a deep inhale, and then you bring the right knee to meet your left knee, and let's all move to child's pose as we relax your elbows. Take a moment into child's pose. Back to tabletop. Let's come to another round of dolphin pose, elbows under the shoulders, interlacing the finger, tap the toes under, press, and crown of the head pointing towards the floor, heel towards the mat. You just breathe here. Take an inhale and exhale, knees towards the mat, top of the feet flat. Place the hands to the floor, pick up the elbows, lower the hands under the shoulders. And from here, kneeling position, I'm going to turn. So I'm going to be facing towards my laptop. Remember to keep your knees protected. We're going to keep the left knee down and extend the right leg out to the side. With the next inhale, we're going to have your, the foot in line with your left knee and arms overhead. From here, flex your right knee, flex the elbow, and move the hip to the right. And straighten the knee, arms overhead. Exhale, flex and move the hips to the right. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, flex elbows, flex the knee. One more. Inhale, straighten and up. And exhale, flex. And bring the arm overhead. And then slowly arms down, towards the hips, shoulders up, back, and down. Right knee comes under your right hip, and the left leg goes out to the side. Let's repeat the same thing. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, flex the knee, elbows, move the hips to the left. Inhale, straighten and reach through the fingertips. Flex the knee, flex the elbows, practice, move the elbows back, move the hips to the left, and one and two more times. Straighten and reaching, flexing elbows and knees, hips to the left, one more. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, flex and moving to the left. Inhale, reach, and then slowly hands down towards the hips, shoulders up, back, and down. Left knee under your left hip, and slowly let's move down to child's pose. Shoulders, elbows, melting down. And slowly lift the hip, lift the chest. I'm going to turn this way again. From here, we're going to bring the hands forward to table, tucking the toes under. Let's move to downward dog. So you have your hands at least wide as your shoulders and your feet wide as your hips. Heels to the floor and bend the knees one at a time. Keep the front of the head pointing towards the floor and shoulders away from your ears. Just paddling the feet. To lengthen the spine as you press and lift, and then slowly heels down and walk your hands towards the feet. Bend the knees, holding from the opposite elbow straight gently the spine, front of the head pointing towards the floor. Take a moment there. And slowly, from here, release the hands, rounding the spine, heavy arms, heavy head. One verb at a time. Let's all come to standing position. Samasthiti, shoulders back and down. Palms facing forward to open from the chest. Equal weight in both feet, Samasthiti. Inhale, flow down Sphona. Flex the knee and lower into Ardha Utkatasana. Notice that I'm lifting from the chest. We will not lean forward, and we have a 90-degree angle, maybe there. Inhale, straighten the legs, hands to the heart, belly knee. Exhale, flex and lower into chair pose. You have to be able to see your toes. Inhale to straighten, belly in. Exhale, flex and down. Inhale, straighten it out. Keep moving up and down. A few more rounds. Couple more breaths. Up and down. One more. Exhale to lower. Inhale to straighten. Hands to the hips. Heels up. Heels down. Heels up. And down. Working with balance. Strengthening those calf muscles. Muscles of your feet. Couple more breath up and down. Your own pace. And then slowly release it down. Let's come to standing with the feet wider than the hips. And from here, let's rotate the right foot out. So the toes are pointing to the front of the mat. Back foot is parallel to the back of your mat. Arms to the side, look over to right shoulder, flex the right knee. Warrior two. Warrior two, straighten the leg. Exhale, flex and down, look over to right shoulder. Inhale, head back to center, straighten the knee. Flex the knee, look over to right hand. Inhale, back to center, head, straighten the leg. One more time. Flex your right knee, look over to the right hand, Urdhvasana 2. Now straighten your left leg and moving into the Trikonasana. Lead with his fingertip to spine. Exhale, roll the hand down, left arm up. Keep your left leg straight, come back to center. Look over to right hand. Take an inhale, head back to center. Reach with the finger to spine. Exhale, lower the right hand down, left arm up. Triangle, move the shoulder back. Keep your right leg straight, back to center. Look over to right hand. Inhale, head back to center. Exhale, reach as you exhale into triangle. One more, engage the core, back to center. Keep your right leg all the way straight, look over to right hand. Inhale, head back to center, and reach as you lower the right hand, hold in position. And reach through the fingertips. Guide the left shoulder back. Find that nice length in both sides of the spine as you open, stretch the right side, inner thigh. With an inhale, and then slowly back to center. Release the hands down, shoulders up, back and down. Rotate the right foot forward again. Shoulders up, back and down. Up, back and down. One more. Up, back and down. Bring the left heel in. Right foot is parallel to the front of the mat. Flex your left knee and bring arms to the side into warrior two. Relax, up your shoulders and straighten the leg. Head back to center. Exhale, flex the knee, look over to the front. Strengthen the muscle of your leg. Inhale, head back to center. Straighten the leg. Exhale, flex the knee, look over to the front. Inhale, straighten, head back to center. Exhale, flex and lower over to the hand. One more. Inhale, straighten the knee, head back to center. Exhale, flex, look over to the hand. Now straighten your left leg and let's work in triangle. And reach with the spine. Lower the left hand down. Extend the left arm up to the spine. Keep your left leg straight at all time and spine back to center. Look over to the hand. Head back to center. Inhale. And the spine and the fingertip of the left hand goes down to the left shin and right arm up. Take a deep inhale, back to center, look over to the hand. Keep your left leg straight, head back to center, inhale. And exhale, reach with the spine. Exhale, lower the hand down, right arm goes up. Engage the core, back to center, look over to the hand. Keep your left leg straight. Inhale, turn the head back to center. And exhale, move the spine as you lower the hand down, right arm up. Engage back to center, look over to the left, last one. Head back to center, inhale. Exhale, reach. Exhale, lower and hold in position as you guide the right shoulder back. Nice inhalation. Full exhale. Keep the breath flowing. Take a deep inhale and slowly back to center. Release the hands down. Rotate the left foot forward. Shoulders up, back and down. Shoulders forward, down and back. Shoulders forward, up, back and down. Shoulders up, forward and down. One more. Shoulders forward, back and down. Last one. And all the way forward, down and back. Flex your right knee, right foot under your right hip, left foot under your left hip. Hands to the heart and let's reconnect back with the breath. Nice, long, deep inhales. Slowing down your exhales, feet under the hips, full weight distributed. And with your next inhale, bring the right arm up and overhead. Place your right hand to your left ear and exhale, release the right shoulder to right. At the right ear to your right shoulder as you slowly release your left shoulder down. Nice deep breath. Let go, head back to center, right hand down. Left arm goes up and overhead, flex the elbow, place your left hand to your right ear. Inhale, exhale, left ear to go to your left shoulder. And the right shoulder is gently melting down towards the floor. Deep breath. Back to center, release the left arm down, shoulders up, back and down, bring arms overhead, flex the elbows, hands to the back of your skull, elbows in, keep the upper spine nice and long as you gently, with a nice long exhale, you guide the chin to your chest, holding position. Release the head, elbows out, release the hands down, shoulders up, back and down. Keep the hands down your hips and gently rotate the head in a circle in one direction. We're going into the opposite direction. And slowly back to center. Now have your feet again wider than your hips. Heels in, toes pointing in an angle towards the front of your mat. Flexing the knees into 90-degree angle. So the heels are not here. The heels are wider so you can find that 90-degree angle. And we're going to bring the arms into the cactus arms as we lower. Inhale, straighten and reach up. Lower the right hand down, extend the left arm over to the ear, stretch the left side of the body. With the next inhale, the right arm goes up, flexing the elbows and lower to goddess pose. Straighten the legs, arms overhead. Left hand goes down, right arm over to right ear. Left hand goes up, flex the elbows, flex the knee, holding position. Right heel up, right heel down. Left heel up, left heel down. Both heels up, hold in position, balance and strength. Keep the spine lifted, keep breathing. Heels down, straighten the legs, arms overhead. Exhale, right hand down, right spine goes to the right. The right arm goes up, reach, flex the elbows and lower into goddess pose. Inhale, straighten both legs and arms overhead. Left hand goes down, the spine goes to the left. Left arm goes up, lowering into goddess pose, holding position, heels up, work balance here. Keep those hips and muscles engaged, keep your legs engaged. Keep breathing, guide the elbows back, open the chest, heels down one more time, straighten the legs. Right hand goes down, the spine goes to the right. Right arm goes up, flex the knee, goddess pose. Inhale, straighten the knees and elbows, arms overhead. Left hand goes down, right arm goes over to right ear, spine goes to the left. Left arm goes up, flexing the elbows, cactus arm, flex the knee, hold, engage the core, heels up, breathe. Please don't hold the breath. Keep the shoulders back. Keep the spine nice and long. Working and strengthening those legs, balance, heels down, straighten the legs, hands down, shoulders up, back and down. Good job, everybody. Now rotate so the toes are pointing forward, the feet are parallel. Bring the arms to the side and back. Interlace the fingers down your sacrum, straighten the elbows, chin to the chest. And as you exhale, in control, the crown of the head is going towards the floor. And the hands up to the side as you keep the fingers interlaced. Take a deep inhale. Keep the breath flowing. Lower the hands to the sacrum, relax your shoulders and elbows. Engage the core and slowly lift the chest, lift the crown of the head towards the floor. Release the palms, release the hands, shoulders up, back, and down. Flex your right knee, right foot under your right hip. the foot under your left hip, hands to the heart. Let's reconnect back with the breath. Exhale, lower the hands towards the hips, and let's all come to the back of your mat. With the feet wide as your hips, we're going to flow down forward now. Nice long spine. Pull the belly in, exhale, swan dive, flat back, and so slowly fall forward, hands to the feet. Inhale, hands under the knees, move the chest away. Exhale, fall forward, relax the front of the head. Inhale, come halfway up, hands under the knees, flat back, shoulders back and down. Exhale to fall forward, stretching the back line of the legs and the spine. One more time. Coming into the 90-degree angle, shoulders back and down. Letting go all the way down into Uttanasana, standing forward bend, and walk the hands to the front to downward dog with the wrist wide as your shoulders, feet wide as your hips. Lifting the heels up, chin, keep the chin to the chest. Exhale, heels towards the floor. Nice long spine. Heels up and down. One more. Heels up and down. Now rock the chest forward, coming to plank. Lower the heels, the knees down to table. Elbows flexing by your rib cage, and slowly lower the chest, lower the belly, lower the pelvis. Straighten the legs. Turn the head to one side. Arms down by your side. Reverse Shavasana. Take a moment there to rest and connect back with the breath. Breathing in and out. Releasing the shoulders, relaxing the elbows. And let's walk, open the feet wide as your mat. Hands kind of like by your rib cage with the elbows pointing up to the sky. So the hands are there mainly for support, so we're not pressing to lift. So we want to engage those back muscles. We're pressing and anchoring through the hips and pelvis. And as we come up into this, we're going to lift also the feet off the mat, working in lower back strength as well. So keep the chin in, inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, lift the feet, maybe hands off the mat. Exhale, hands down, feet down, chest down, forehead down. In control, keep the neck neutral, don't lead with the chin. Inhale, press to the pelvis, lift the head, lift the chest, lift the feet, and maybe hands. Take a deep inhale, don't look forward, keep the neck neutral. Hands down, feet down, chest down, forehead down. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, lift the feet, engage those back muscles, maybe hands off the mat. Take an inhale, exhale slowly, everything goes down. 2 more rounds. Press to the hips, engage. Lift the chin, lift the head, lift the chest, lift the feet, and maybe hands. Take an inhale, hands down, feet down, chest down, forehead down. 1 more, inhale, head up, chest up, feet up, maybe hands. Take an inhale, feet down, chest down, forehead down, and then press to the palms to lift the chest, lift the pelvis, bend the knees, bring the sole of the feet together as you keep the knees wide, and then into wide child's pose. We release the pelvic floor, we relax the lower back, and we allow the belly to soften in between the inner thighs as we inhale and exhale. Take your time to release your lower back, counterbalancing the back bend. Now let's all move slowly to tabletop position. Now placing the knees wide as your hips, let's work into our pigeon pose, Eka Pada Raja Kapotasana. So your left leg goes back, you flex your left knee, and bring the left knee towards your left wrist. Flex your left foot and keep your right leg behind you nice and long. So your hands are under your shoulders to press and lift the spine. And with this nice long spine, we're going to lower and slowly walk the hands to the front. If you need to use support, place a block under your left hip or under your left glute so you can keep both hips even. Relax the forehead, relax your shoulders, and just breathe here. Placing slowly hands under the shoulders, release the head, lift the chest, bring the left knee back, and let's do the same opposite side. Right leg goes back and up. Flex the right knee, guide the right knee towards your right wrist, flex the right foot to protect your knee. Your left leg is nice and long behind you. You're lifting from the chest as you sink both hips even towards the floor. Place the block under your right hip if you need to, and then slowly walk your hands forward as you relax your forehead towards the floor. Or make, like I said, a tower with your fist. Lifting the whole joint off the mat, placing the hands under the shoulders to lift the chest. Bring the right knee back. Both knees are wide as your hips. And let's move the hips to the heels to even out the hips position, stretching lower back again into Balasana, Child's Pose. And slowly lift the head, lift the chest, and we're going to drop the hips to one side and the legs to the front. So let's find our way all the way to the front of our mat, coming to farmer's pose to round the spine a little bit more, draw the chin to your chest here, and to stretch and open in between your shoulder blades. The upper part of your rib cage, stretching and releasing those muscles, intercostal muscles in the upper part of the rib cage. Now release the head, lift the chest, and with the feet wide as your hips, we're going to go gently, slowly down, one verb at a time towards the floor. Engage the core, guide the belly in, and then gently use your mat, or your blanket or your towel to protect your neck. So roll up your towel under your neck or place the mat under your head. The idea is to keep the chin slightly tucked in, so to stretch, and then bend the knees, placing the feet wide as your hips. Hands to your belly, take a moment here. Reconnect back with the breath, belly breathing, inhaling, ballooning the belly out. Exhale, sinking the belly into the spine. And just breathe in and out. Arms to the side in T position or cactus on with the elbows flexed. So let's have your feet together, and we're going to just drop the legs to the left and the head to the right. Now keep the left leg what it is and bring the right knee up. So this is a iliopsoas release. So the right knee is bent, pointing up to the ceiling. The left knee is bent, but is on the floor. Resting there as you release your left hip flexor. Bring the left knee up, cross it over to your right thigh, and with both hands holding from the hamstring or the shin, let's stretch IT band on the left side. Please. Right foot down, left foot down. So both feet and both knees are together. We're going to drop the legs to the right as we bring the head to the left. Arms in T position or cactus arms. Keep the right leg what it is and bring the left knee up to the sky. Give your soft release on the right side. It's neutral. And bring the right knee up. Place the left foot on top of the right thigh. The IT down stretch, holding from the hamstring or the shin with both hands. Just breathe here. Sorry, it's the other leg. Yeah, holding from the left side. Oh no, it's the other side. Sorry, I'm confused. I lost track here for a moment. And release, let's come to the happy baby. Holding from the outside of the feet, if you cannot reach the feet, holding from the outside of the lower part of your legs. Chin to your chest, you can rock from side to side if you like to give yourself a massage on your lower back, or you can hold in position, your choice. If you're rocking, coming back to center, with the feet wide, lower the feet wide as your mat, bring the arms in T position of cactus arms, and then windshield wiping the legs as you move the legs into the opposite direction. And then slowly back to center. Now straighten both legs to both corners of the mat, turn the feet out, bring the arms overhead to reach to the fingertips. Find nice long spine, this space in between each vertebrae, chin to your chest, reach, pointed toes, take a deep inhale and exhale, bring the arms down towards the floor as we turn the palms towards the sky. Rock your head gently from side to side. Few rounds of breath, gently moving the head. And then the head comes back to center, and we are now in Shavasana, our last pose. With eyes closed. Taking your time to make any adjustment if you need to. Eyes are closed. We're breathing in and out. Feeling the spine gently releasing, feeling the back of the legs softening towards the floor. Both shoulders are slowly melting down towards the mat, and so are the arms. Soften your fingers, your palms. Relax your chest. Release your belly. All the muscle of the face from the center are melting down to both sides. So are the ears, your nose, your lips, your chin, your jaw. Softening eyebrows, forehead, and the crown of the head. You are letting go inch by inch, surrendering into a deep, deep and full relaxation. Please begin to deepen the breath. Notice the entire length of the body, front and back, from the crown of the head to the sole of the feet, to the tip of your fingers. Notice the body being open, soft, and relaxed. Notice your mind. Relax and calm. Now please take a deep inhale, welcoming air into the lungs as you bring the arms overhead and reach again as you have space in between each vertebrae. Grow taller, deep inhale, and as you exhale, bend the knees, gently hug yourself and stay like this and slowly roll over to one side to remain on fetal position on that side a little bit longer. It's like an extension of your Shavasana. And the head comes last. Very slowly, no rushing, please. Let's all sit together with the spine upright, softening muscle of the face, lips, eyes closed, and guiding the hands to the heart center. Taking the time here to once again to be aware of the body and to be aware of the state of the mind. And just breathe long and deep. If you have any tension in the body still, and if your mind still is wandering, use this deep breath to slow down, to calm down, letting go any tension remaining on the body and the mind with every deep exhale. And slowly returning to your regular breath. And we here all together, let's take the time to express gratitude to our own bodies and our own minds. Taking the time to be grateful to yourself for this hour of self-care, self-awareness of the needs of the body and the mind. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And we are asking for peace, peace, and more perfect peace. The peace we all need within our minds, in our hearts, in our bodies. Let's ask for peace, peace, and more perfect peace with our relationships. And let's ask for peace, peace, and more perfect peace in our world. And I thank you all very, very much for being here today, practicing yoga. Namaskar. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Looking forward to seeing you next Thursday. Till then, please, as always, stay happy, healthy, enjoy. I'll see you next Thursday.
Bye.
Bye.